Wish there was one place you could go to find expertly curated ethics resources? Introducing EthicsFinder, your go-to place for the best articles, books and videos on the biggest topics in ethics, philosophy, culture, life, love and politics. Start exploring now. Visit EthicsFinder.com.
It is my privilege to welcome you today, wherever you are, to Australian Catholic University. With campuses across Australia, we uphold a mission focused on truth, human dignity, and the common good, and we seek to innovate in how we communicate these values to the Church and broader community. Conscious of the need for creativity in sharing our mission and fostering dialogue, it is my privilege to announce that the global community now has access to a new Catholic ethics search engine, EthicsFinder. Under ACU's ethics strategy, we have developed an expertly curated digital resource which hosts a treasury of information from Catholic intellectual tradition and other perspectives willing to engage with that tradition. EthicsFinder is the fruit of the labour of approximately 100 scholars from leading universities across the globe. We thank each of them deeply for collaborating with ACU in this work. It is my sincere hope that EthicsFinder will serve staff and students, those looking for Catholic material and those interested in debate over that material for years to come.
EthicsFinder seems to be such a great source of information that I definitely could have used during my uni days, but it still holds so much value for my personal and professional life, where I know I can look up well-curated, top-notch quality resources, and I really look forward to exploring it even more.
One of the things that I really like about EthicsFinder is that the hard work has been done for me. Experts across various fields have come together to hand select some of the best texts, so I can become very well acquainted with over 100 fascinating topics very quickly just by going to one place.
Welcome to Australian Catholic University and to EthicsFinder, an important new initiative conceived and curated here at ACU. My name is John Haldane. I'm recently arrived in Australia from the University of St Andrews in Scotland, my long-time academic home, where I was for many years Professor of Moral Philosophy and Director of the University's Centre for Ethics, Philosophy and Public Affairs. EthicsFinder has been conceived in response to three developments in recent decades. First, the considerable expansion and growth in intensity in ethical debate. Secondly, the growth of interest among professional philosophers in ethical theories, ethical arguments, and ethical ideas. And third, the development and expansion of the internet and of social media. In conceiving it, these three developments have been in view, and what it seeks to do is to provide material to a wide constituency that will enable them further their own thinking around ethical issues. That constituency includes academics, students, commentators, journalists, and members of the general public who are interested in ethical issues. As you explore EthicsFinder, you will be led through a series of themes and topics across a wide range, some familiar, some less so. One thing that you will find is what professional philosophers have themselves found, which is that many of the ideas that now feature in our ethical thinking have their roots in the Catholic, philosophical and theological traditions. I have in mind such matters as the just wage, just war, human dignity, universal rights, and principles such as double effect, which says that you are ethically responsible for what you intend, but not necessarily for what you merely foresee. If that idea intrigues you and those others interest you, then EthicsFinder is the place for you. I welcome you to EthicsFinder. I think you will enjoy it, and I encourage you to use it.
In his great encyclical Fides et Ratio, on faith and reason, St. John Paul II observed that all human beings desire to know, and truth is the proper object of this desire. People cannot be genuinely indifferent to the question of whether what they think they know is true or not. If they discover that it is false, they reject it. But if they can establish its truth, they feel themselves rewarded. The Church serves people best when she offers a humble but clear testimony to the truth. But in our modern world of instant connection, multiple voices, alternative facts, and truthish opinions, the search for truth can be bafflingly laborious, frustratingly slow, infuriatingly complex. We want easily accessible, high-quality answers to our big questions. Which is why I'm delighted to support the launch of EthicsFinder, an initiative at the Australian Catholic University, which offers an incredible opportunity for anyone seeking instant high-quality answers to a whole range of ethical questions. On EthicsFinder, you can browse and search some of the most influential responses to the big questions, old and new, and pick up the settled teachings and the continuing debates. You can search fundamental questions about the meaning of life, freedom, and the how and what of ethics, to particular controversies in bioethics, sexual ethics, social justice, or the ethics of journalism, politics, and more. Where to find the best contemporary writing on the euthanasia debate, or artificial intelligence, or marriage, or whatever. Where to find the voice of the Church and the thoughts of some greater thinkers on these things. Try EthicsFinder. EthicsFinder is a real gift to Catholics and the broader community. Whether we're engaged in research, writing assignments, preparing classes, homilies, or opinion pieces, trying to think through a hard question, or wanting ideas to share with others. There's nothing like it. If only it had been around when I was a student and when I was an academic. Congratulations, ACU, Patrick, and all the contributors. I encourage you to take a look at it yourself. You may find it's intellectually addictive.
As a law student, I use EthicsFinder to gain an understanding of the philosophical assumptions that so often underpin contemporary legal theory.
As an early career researcher working in the area of bioethics, I'm particularly excited about the launch of the EthicsFinder website. It gives me a reliable and user-friendly platform with which to discover what the best resources are on a particular bioethical issue, some of the most in-depth critiques, and also to discover what church teaching is on that particular issue.
Greetings from the Vatican to my friends in Australia, where I spent 2 very happy years as Apostolic Nuncio. It is with great pleasure that I join you for the launch of this new website for the global Catholic community. The web presents us with extraordinary opportunities to access knowledge, deepen understanding, connect people and ideas, and aid in the search for truth. As ethics is of great importance to the Catholic tradition, a website devoted to identifying, compiling and curating the best resources will be a most valuable contribution. It will enable access to and dissemination of official Catholic teaching on a wide range of ethical topics and invite dialogue with the ideas of scholars from around the world. Warm greetings to my friends down under and congratulations to those at the Australian Catholic University for creating and hosting this new website.